It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Now we're gonna be talking about Rapsody today. For those of y'all that are not really familiar with Rapsody, she is a female hip hop artist from North Carolina. She spent many years working with the multi-platinum Grammy nominated and Grammy Award winning producer Ninth Wonder. I'm sure a lot of y'all don't really know him like that as well, but he's produced for some of everybody from Jay-Z, Beyonce, Destiny Child, Erica Badu, and so many others that we could get into at a later time, but we're not. All right. So Rhapsody's been in the industry for a very long time, and although her profile has risen, she got a lot of eyes on her due to the feature that she did on Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly, where he basically laid out the foundation, switched up the beat for her, and let her shine. On Complexion. She's been having a rough time lately in the last few years. Of course, not just in music, but just in life. She said that she recently got out of a heartbreak relationship situation. She had to pick up the pieces, and now she's ready to come back with a new album. She's also got a new single out that's out there produced by Hit Boy. Y'all should go check that out. But she's got this new interview with Hot 97, TT Torrez, who I think is also underrated, who also deserves a lot more flowers. Miss TT Torrez. I think her show is probably a little bit better than Ebro in the Morning for those of y'all that may be tuning into that. She's kind of like an Angie Martinez more so than Scandal. They talked about how Rhapsody has been learning how to adjust her craft, right? She said that she has a very high male count of fans, but she didn't have so many women that have supported her. She said she really, when you look at it, she would have expected more women to be fans of her. She thought that would be her primary target audience. However, the men come to her because they appreciate her craftsmanship and her lyricism. Women, on the other hand, and this is something that people like me who focus more on lyrics and stuff like that also battle with, is that the ladies, they don't really be the biggest fans of lyrical hip hop. There are some out there, and shout out to those of y'all that like my music and when y'all heard it and stuff like that. But a lot of times the beat has to be captivating. Music that encourages the twerking, the scamming, the get a nigga and go, the City Girls, the Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, all that different type of stuff, the music that's really about the nightlife and the fast-paced life, that's what gets on. Even as a man, when you listen to Future, when you listen to 21 Savage, Drake, all those artists are talking about the inverse of that, you know what I'm saying? Killing, drug dealing, running through copious amounts of women, right? Doing drugs. When you have a different type of subject matter, you want to pursue something that's a little bit more substantive, it's a harder route. So she's been having trouble navigating this because she's Grammy nominated, right? But she hasn't sold massive amounts of records. She gets a lot of accolades, she gets a lot of respect within the industry, but she doesn't get the same amount of opportunities as some of the other counterparts in female rap. She doesn't get the same looks. She doesn't get the same the covers of the magazines. She doesn't do a lot of interviews too, which I think could also work in her benefit for people to get to know her a little bit better. But she's been trying to learn to open up. So she's got a new project on the way, and she said that she's going to switch up her style a little bit while still maintaining her own style, you know what I mean? But just expanding on that to be more profound, to make statements, to simplify the raps to where it could be more universal. Again, this is a struggle for a lot of people, but I hope that it works in her favor. Now, we're going to listen to Rhapsody talk about her experience in the industry. Ain't no sense in me mansplaining everything when she says it out her own mouth. So let's tune into what she has to say.
People love me for what they love me for is different. I got a big male fan base, and men love lyrics.
Yeah.
The pressure, I think, it wasn't hard to stay myself, but it's hard to be who I am in the music business and feel like, that people care or there's space for you, or, people value you just as much as they value somebody who may be more entertaining. It's hard to want to continue the journey, right? And that was a real thought for me. I said it in Asteroids, almost went ghost like Lauren, right? It was a thought like, maybe it's just done for me. I don't know if people really care. But, I love what I do, and I had to realize the value is not in the numbers, the followers, the accolades, the Grammys, this award, that award, platinum plaque. It's in my impact on people. Mm-hmm. And that's what was like, yo, there's space for me. I don't need all those other things to validate me,
Yeah.
It's the conversations with people that are inspired and impacted by my music. That's my currency.
Yeah. Yeah. And it took for you to do this work to get to that space of being okay with that.
Yeah, it's really unplugging from the matrix for real.
Yeah.
And seeing the fantasy and illusion in all of this.
Yeah.
You know?
It's interesting that you say that to me. I have private conversations with a lot of women who feel the way that you do and struggle with that, who are so talented and super lyrical, and they struggle with that. And it's to the point sometimes where they just don't want to put any music out anymore. It almost becomes like, this ain't for me. Do people not see me? Like, is there room for me? And I firmly believe as long as you have this gift that God has blessed you with,
walk in it.
Walk in it.
Yep.
Walk in it, because you are here to do exactly what you're gifted in doing. I don't care if 20 million people buy it or 12.
Right. Exactly. Those 12 that you impacted, that means something.
Yeah, you're putting it out to the universe. It ain't up to the matrix to determine your success.
Exactly. That ain't real, no way.
That ain't real.
Right.
The numbers be inflated, the marketing dollars spent behind it.
Exactly.
The amount of... we can go on and on about that part of the game. But there is something special when you're blessed with a gift. And I'm so happy that you're at a space in your life where you can embrace that and understand that.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you on that. I'm clapping for that one. I love that.
I'm going to clap for that too.
All right, so shout out to TT Torrez for speaking life and love into Rapsody in that moment. It's rare that you see somebody that works at a major radio station like Hot 97 talk about how artist numbers be inflated, and those marketing dollars are what's really carrying them, because the radio stations benefit greatly off of that, and so do the personalities, which keep them employed. So I definitely want to give TT her flowers just for being able to stand up and say that and be quaint. You know what I'm saying? But then on Rapsody's end, as y'all heard, she said that at one point she was considering leaving this. I just did a video talking about how Taraji P. Henson is considering leaving the film industry because she's not being compensated enough. You got Rapsody here talking about between albums, she almost left the music industry because she wasn't getting the respect, the love, the adoration, and just the overall embracing that she expected when she put so much of her life and her time, energy into the craft. You know what I'm saying? And just to be overlooked because she's not showing enough skin, or because she's not making club radio friendly music, when there's other artists in the genre that are able to sustain a really high lifestyle. Not to say that Rapsody does not, because she signed to Roc Nation, which is one of the better management companies in the game. They're able to get her. She has endorsement deals. She does voiceover. She does music for TV and film. She has written songs. Those TV movies or those TV shows where they have an artist in the film and they're performing lyrics. She's written those songs. So it's not that she's broke or poor, that she hasn't turned music into a lucrative business, but there's still that other side of it where you want the masses to respect what you do. You want to be able to sell a nice amount of records and put your flag into the ground, be seen as one of the GOATs. And in order to have that GOAT conversation, you have to check off boxes, right? They always say people have to be attracted to you. You got to sell X amount of records. Your music has to, be impactful in the culture, right? They don't play you in the clubs. They deduct points. If your music not respected by the streets, they deduct points. They got all of these different metrics that basically state you have to be this cookie cutter person. They don't tell you explicitly, but they tell you by showing you all of the standards that you have to meet. Otherwise, you're less than, right? So Rapsody gets it tenfold, because not only is she a lyricist in a space where lyricism isn't thriving as much, but she's also a woman. And she's a woman that she's not going to come out and just outright do a scamming ass nigga song and go through the roof with 20 million views. You know what I'm saying? Because she has a different standard that she set for herself. Now, for all of my hip hop heads out there, you might be surprised to know that Ninth Wonder is not actually associated with this new project that Rapsody is putting out. For those of y'all that don't know who Ninth Wonder is, again, you wouldn't understand the importance of that, but this is the producer that ushered her into the game. She's been working with Ninth Wonder since approximately 2004, 5-ish, 20 years of work over their career. And this is her first project where he will have no beats on it, okay? She's worked with Hit Boy. She's worked with a couple other artists on this project as well. And she explains that the reason why is because she feels as though she wants to try to embark on this new trail, this new path on her own and get in the driver's seat and not take those expertise lessons from Ninth Wonder, who maybe, you know, wants her to uphold the status that she's already amassed, right? The fans that have come with her this far, you want to keep those people happy, but she's like, you know, that's naturally going to happen, but I got to expand my palette some. And in order to do that, I can't keep rapping over the same style of beats or the same stuff that we've been doing for 20 years. It's got us this far. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. We'll always be fam. But let me just try this out. Now, we did see this happen with, you know, Bow Wow and Jermaine Dupri. He went out and had to fly, and, you know, maybe he felt maybe things panned out different. He was like Icarus flying too close to the sun and fell out the sky. But I think in this scenario, I would like to see if Rapsody can expand. I would like to see if this is the right move for her, you know, and maybe they can double back at a later time and do another project and do a reunion, or, you know, next time around he may get some tracks on there. But, you know, Ninth Wonder is not somebody who's going to make a, you know, a soulful trap beat. You know what I'm saying? Which there is a lane for soulful trap beats. I think that expands beyond just the boom bap of it. But, you know, Ninth Wonder's 40-something, going on 50 years old. You're not going to teach an old dog new tricks when they've worked for him this entire time. Much respect and much love to him for what he's been able to do. You know, he's a legend. I'm a fan. If it wasn't for Little Brother, I might not have the perspective I have in hip-hop. So I would never disrespect Ninth Wonder. I would never disrespect them either. But I think, be honest, for years, I've been wondering when she was going to kind of break out of that one lane that she was in, try to expand, try to chase other markets. So I'm glad to hear that that's what's coming. We don't have much music yet. She only has one song. I think it's called Asteroids out. And I'm excited to hear what else she has, because we haven't really seen her take this approach before. Let me know what you guys think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. I will see y'all later. Much love and respect. As y'all can see, I'm trying my best to pay homage to the ladies. Sometimes we get so immersed into the fellas, into the bullshit, the beef, the back and forth. Niggas been screaming every goddamn day for the past month. As we go into holiday season, niggas been screaming back and forth. Got Soulja Boy and goddamn Blueface threatening each other, trying to set up fights. I'm like, man, let me pay attention to the ladies, man. Let me see what they got going on. Let's talk about some real issues in the world, because the niggas is too far gone. And y'all know I don't give a fuck about them niggas no way. All right? I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace! All right, y'all. So the moment we've all been waiting for, okay? Southside merch is available. This goes in tandem with the new album, Southside Nolan, which is out on Even. It's out on all streaming platforms, so you can either buy it directly from me or you can listen to it. Either way, it's cool. But now we have the Southside merch. As you can see, I'm rocking this hoodie. It's plush. It's comfy. You know what I'm saying? This is perfect for the wintertime as we going into January. It's only gonna get colder, baby. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you ain't got nobody else to keep you warm at night. So this gonna be the perfect addition to your wardrobe, all right? We also got the t-shirts, okay? We got Southside t-shirts. And just so y'all know, we got these tan, these light colors, but we've also got a variety of colors as well. If you would like to get one of these from me, you got to hit me up. You got to hit me in the DMs, baby, okay? These are not in mass production. These is expensive to make. These ain't your middle of the mall, run of the mill type stuff. If you from the south side of Atlanta, you need to be hitting me up to get one. If you from the south side of any part of your city, your town, your state, you need to be hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? You can snuggle up, you can read a book, you can watch your favorite TV show, you can watch something on Netflix, Tubi, whatever your flavor is, baby, we got it for you, and we gonna make it happen. All you got to do is hit me up in the DMs, and we gonna get you taken care of. Give me about 3 weeks, I promise you. All right? Much love and respect. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.